I completely forgot. I've got a customer in a little bit. In about 15 minutes. Thankfully, it takes me about 15 minutes to get to him, which is good. But I forgot that it was in 15 minutes. I've been configuring a new server to go into the network cabinet, but that will have to wait. It's currently doing his bits and pieces over there, but I need to go that way. So, actually, I'll run for its restart now. Fine, mate. Yep, that one. Restart. Yes, thank you, and continue. And restart anyway. Perfect. Right. Lock the PC. And let's get going. Now, since I've been at the office, I've been out for, of course, the job that I went out for earlier, and I managed to arrive there, resolve their issue. They basically had what looked like to be a virus, but wasn't. Basically, they created macros that were using the Control-C, Control-S shortcuts. So, of course, Windows saw them and went, "You're a virus," when actually they weren't. It's just the fact that they were overriding. So at least it was able to spot it, but he's the one who looked at those codes, and I did double check it to make sure the macros were correct. There wasn't any Etheria or anything in there, which is superb. The other thing that I've done is also fix an Alienware desktop PC, which has now gone back to the customer and has been shipped out this afternoon. I've got this laptop over here that needs to be worked on over the next 24 hours, which will be done tomorrow. This is my test bench that I've been looking for, a CPU that would fit into that, and I don't actually have one. It's an Intel Core i9 that I need to fit in there, and I don't have a Core i9 available. Well, here at least. I may have one at home, or I may have one down in the cases down there. I haven't checked. As well as that, I've also been looking up about posting something out online about getting some specialist network engineers for some work in the future. I've spoken to some friends and I'm still waiting to hear back from them, so I'm going to speak to some other people, see if there's something we can do. Also, I am looking to see if we can get some more volunteers on to try and help me grow the business. If I can grow the business, then that's superb. Anyway, let's go ahead. I'm going to continue on with the rest of the shift that I've got to do and answer any calls that come in. But hopefully, fingers crossed, everything goes to plan. Well, it's the end of the day, and the car park is, well, empty. And, yeah, been a good day. We've managed to get a lot done. And I've just set up a new Windows server as well, which now means I can finally have the files replicated to the office. I had to use, I've got DFS for namespace, but I'm using something else like an open source piece of software that allows me to fully integrate and connect two PCs together. So that way I've got the data replicating and it's currently copying the files, which is awesome. Anyway, now it's time I head on home. Evening, I have looked up online to find some food. Basically, I'm hungry and I was gonna make some pasta and cheese. I'll probably have that tomorrow. But there's this advert that came up on my feed for CHOMPP, a restaurant in Boston that does burgers. Now, burgers for me are my favourite, and this is like full proper burgers made from proper people. So I'm gonna go and have a look, see how it tastes and whatnot, and we'll give it a review, because we're gonna review that food. If I just started a new segment, maybe. Anyway, we're gonna head over to there. I've got myself a PB&J. Yes, a PB&J burger with extra cheese. I have no idea how this is gonna taste, but we're gonna find out. Anyway, let's go ahead. Let's head over towards CHOMPP, which is in Boston, in Pump Square. Business number 3. By what I've been told, and they're open. My collection time is between 8:15, so I've got a little bit of time to get there, so it's fine. I've got about 15 minutes anyway, but I'm going to go and check, see how it's doing, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we can go from there. There's the burger shop, just there. Well, first of all, the review of the people inside, very friendly. This is CHOMPP in Boston, in Pump Square. If you want to get food, bear in mind parking is a little bit thing, so if you're doing it late at night, you'll probably park in double yellows like I have. But I've got my food, time to go home. So the food itself is looking delicious, but what I can tell, we're now just heading home to try and have it and have our first bite. I did buy a couple of things. I also bought some Biscoff milkshakes, which look divine, just going to say, which is awesome. Anyway, really happy with the food there, with the restaurant. The cleanliness, absolutely spiffingly perfect. There is no toilets, but there is some good news. They have just opened up on Just Eat today. So if you are a Just Eater, then of course you can buy your food on Just Eat. I'm not a Just Eater though. I order mine on Uber Eats because I don't like Just Eat. I've had problems with Just Eat. Then again, I've had problems with Uber Eats like I did last night, but not much I can do with that. Anyway, let's go home, have this food, try it out, and see how it goes. So the food is presented like this. Now these are actually halloumi fries with some sauce as well. That's nice of them. And a bit of salad. I don't mind a bit of salad. Some beans and whatnot. And then of course you have the burger. That burger already looks delicious. Right. Let's see how it tastes. So my first taste test is going to be of the halloumi fries with this dip. Interesting dip. Ooh, sweet. Actually, really nice. That match is a match made in heaven. I could eat those for days. Now let's try the burger. If it wasn't for my dog set, I'm trying to have my burger as well. So this is the burger. It's called a smash burger. It's a smash PB&J. So I'm expecting it to taste peanut butter and jam. That is a surprisingly really good taste. Oh my word. That has got to be one of the best burgers I've ever had. CHOMPP, you've outdone yourself. Well done. And the final section of this review of food, the milkshake. Oh my word. That tastes like they put the bits that are inside all the way through. And it is super thick. That is one enjoyable milkshake. Yum. Well, it's the end of the day, and it's time that I head off to bed. If you guys have enjoyed today's video, don't forget to click that like button, click subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Till then, bye bye.